UFC 312 went down last night, and you saw in the intro there both champions winning by dominant performance. And it's going to be the year of the champion. I mean, when we looked at all these divisions, we tried to find some we thought could switch hands. We came up with four, and one of those four is already done with Tatiana Suarez going down. So you look at the men's divisions, it's just deep everywhere. I mean, Alexander Pantoja, flyweight, bantamweight, Merab Dvalishvili, featherweight, Ilia Topuria, lightweight, Islam Makhachev, welterweight, Bilal Muhammad, middleweight, Dricus Du Plessis, although Khamzat will have something to say about that, light heavyweight, Alex Pereira, and then, of course, John Jones at heavyweight. Pick one of those guys you think is going to lose. Middleweight division seems to be more open, despite the dominant performance, because now you have Khamzat Chimaev knocking on the door, right? Trying to get in, saying, hey, I'm up next. And guess what? Finally, the media is on the same page. Pressing Dana White last night after the fight. And of course, he won't answer any questions on that matter, even though he's already said that Khamzat Chimaev is next. But it seems this time if it doesn't go to Khamzat, there's going to be outrage among fans. And guess what? It sells better than Du Plessis versus Amavov. So there's just no reason not to make it happen. And I'm already getting ready. So you might as well just deal with it. Like for the next several months, there's going to be a lot of Khamzat Chimaev in the news. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. The bottom line is we've been talking about this guy since 2019, and it seems like his time is quickly approaching, and it couldn't be against a better opponent than Dricus Du Plessis. Because much like Gilbert Burns, he's a big middleweight, low to the ground, solid like a tank, and Khamzat Chimaev is going to have to break him. That's the bottom line, and I think he'll do so. So look for Khamzat to get his opportunity in short order. Zhang Weili dominated as well in the co-main event, another champion. So champions are 3-0 on the year right now, and it might continue that way for definitely the next several months. So what you're going to start seeing is champions fight champions. So Zhang Weili looking to go up against Shevchenko. And the time is now because Shevchenko is really slowing down, just barely holding on to that flyweight belt. So Zhang Weili can move up and get 2 belts. That will be huge. And then, before time gets too late, why not go for the bantamweight too? So a lot in store there for those two. Now, the night got started very quickly last night. In fight one, this fight ended in 19 seconds. There was a lot of talk before the fight about, people saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anshul Jubilee is going to dominate Khamzat Chimaev, and it didn't take long for other people to be proven wrong. Check this out. All right, here we go. Khamzat Chimaev versus Anshul Jubilee, round 1. And this has been a big topic of discussion this week. People are not happy with the prediction of Saul Kill. Oh, big right already by Saul Kill. It's over. It's over. Let's go. Let's go. All these people talking throughout the week. Khamzat Chimaev has no chance. Anshul Jubilee is going to come in here and dominate him. He has no gas tank. And guess what? He didn't need it anyway. He lands the first round KO in just seconds into this fight. Now, Jubilee is arguing, but that was a huge right hand, and we'll get the replay. And it was stopped pretty quickly, but I mean, that right hand was ridiculous, and Salkiel was coming in for even more. And I think the referee just tried to protect him. That's the bottom line. That's how you start this thing, baby. That's why you can't be late to a UFC event. And here he comes. Jubilee's coming in. Beam. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. It might have been an early stoppage just to give Jubilee an opportunity here. He lands the big right, and before he can do anything else, the ref stops it. So now we're getting a full replay here. It's only seconds, though. He lands a leg kick. Jubilee lands a right. And it's going to be the third strike. Nope. Another leg kick. Leg kick missed. Paisal killed. Boom. Yeah, and he covered up immediately, but he was going after Saul killed. So I don't know. Maybe an early stoppage. And the ref is somewhat new, but Quillan Saul killed gets the KO finish in 19 seconds. Lightweight division. UFC 312. Yeah, so that's the way it turned out. We'll take that one. And there's always one fight on the card that becomes bigger than the rest because of all the talk. And it was interesting that it was the first fight of the night. And sometimes we're right. We're on the right side of the fence, and sometimes we're on the wrong side of the fence. But tonight, or last night, I should say, it worked out in our favor. Then there was 5 straight decisions. So you wouldn't get another finish all the way until the prelim main event with Gabriel Santos. Check this out. Gabriel Santos looking to lock it in. He does now. Oh, my goodness. Is he going to finish him? He does. Gabriel Santos with a huge finish over Jack Jenkins. Unbelievable. What a fight this was. I just thought it was going to the distance. I mean, we saw 5 decisions in a row, but instead you got Gabriel Santos locking in the rear, and he's on top of the octagon, and the fans finally get something. Gabriel Santos, the Brazilian, is going to move to 12-2. And again, you don't want to bring the Brazilians in on the road fighting in your home turf. It's not going to go well. And man, some big striking back and forth, and Gabriel Santos, after losing round 1, took over this fight and ended up getting the finish. Unbelievable here. Featherweight division, UFC 312. Yeah, so big night for Gabriel Santos. He gets the win there, obviously, and then you get all the way to fight 3. 2 more decisions in the main card. And then you get to fight 3, and you get a big finish by the giant Talison Teixeira. Justin Tafa versus Talison Teixeira here. Big heavyweight division fight at UFC 312. And Teixeira comes right in and drives Tafa back into the fence. Quickly. Big right. Now a right. Oh, Tafa goes down. This is what I'm telling you. And it's over. 30 seconds. It's over. Talison Teixeira finally with a big finish. And that's why we took him, because the Tafa brothers have not looked good. And Tafa doesn't even know what happened. He's like, why are you stopping the fight? I mean, he was clearly finished. He doesn't even know what happened. Talison Teixeira, do not bring the Brazilians to the party, okay? Do not bring the Brazilians to the party, because they're going to take it over. And it happens again here. Talison Teixeira is going to move to a perfect 8-0 and drops the Australian in Australia. And the Australians are done for the night. They look good in certain fights, but not this one. And we see the replay. Boom. He drives the knee to the body, and bing, the elbow. Yeah, and Tafa goes down and covers up, and that's it. I don't even know what he's arguing about. But man, what a finish. Heavyweight division. UFC 312. Yeah, so you get another big finish there, and then 2 decisions in the co-main and main event. So here's how it turned out last night, 8-3 on the night. And we get the win in the main event, so we're 3-1 on the year. We'll take that all day, every day. And we spread out the overall too. So it's looking good right now. 28-21, not great, but we needed a night like this to kind of spread it out just a little bit. And 8-3 is solid. We lost with Bruno Brazil, Kevin Jusset, and of course Tatiana Suarez. Looking back, we should have known better. How could we doubt Shanghai Li? But we did. And the dude list is blank right now. I mean, you got Alex Pereira scheduled. He's the only one in the top 10. So you got all these fighters at the UFC's disposal. You got to believe that Shavkat versus Bilal's coming. Islam Makhachev, what's he going to do? He's kind of waiting on the sidelines. John Jones, hopefully fighting Aspinall. Dricus Du Plessis just fought. Ilia Topuria could move up to fight Makhachev. That seems likely. I don't think Makhachev is going to be able to. Islam should be trying to move up to welterweight, not fighting Topuria, but that's not what's going to happen. Murad Dvalishvili, we're missing the eye there, but he's dominant. right now. Tom Aspinall into the top 10. Sean O'Malley, we still think he finishes the year with the belt. Yeah, I said it. 11 through 20, all you got is Du Bronx at 18 holding on, right? I don't think he's ever going to win the title again, but he's still one of the best out there, not named Islam Makhachev. And all these other guys uh, just waiting. You got Zhang Weili and Shevchenko now in the top 20. Zhang Weili jumping way up, way up. If you prove me wrong, I got to respect you. And Zhang Weili right now is the best women's fighter in the world, bar none. I mean, bar none. Zhang Weili has just separated herself as the best fighter in the world, and that's how it stands after UFC 312. So great night of action, just not a lot of finishes as we would hope.